First off, I'm gonna start by saying the things that I don't like about the car, and then we're gonna get into the things I do like about the car. But first things I don't like about the car, as you guys just seen in just the last little clip, there's no push to start. Like on the key, obviously, on the key. It's a push to start on the car, but there's no key start, pretty much. That's what I'm saying. Second thing, and that's crucial, honestly, that's crucial. First of all, let me touch up on that, because like I like to do like startup videos, and I can't really get the full startup because if I don't have another person here recording it for me, then I gotta go back there and just get the little idle for you guys, because the startup is already started up, you know what I mean? But anyways, that's the first thing. The second thing that I do not like about this car, let me go ahead and turn it off. The second thing I don't like about this car is the gas mileage, okay? Now, this really depends on how you're driving your car, but you get, like, in city, you get, like, with the pursuits, if you're driving like me, I get, like, 11, 12 miles per gallon. And, like, I work, like, 20 minutes every day. I drive back and forth. That's, like, 40-minute drive back and forth every day. So I'm putting in pretty decent amount of gas into this car and money. But, yeah, that's the second thing. Gas mileage. It sucks, kind of. I'm not going to lie. But when you're taking long trips, it does do you good. I had like 26 miles per gallon going up to Michigan. It was like a 7-8 hour drive there and back. Remember, like when I came back into the city, I had like maybe like 26.5 miles per gallon in the Pursuit. Mind you, it's an all-wheel drive too. But yeah, miles per gallon sucks. Okay, that's the second. All right, don't mind my car. I know it's a little dirty. It is my daily car. So that's why I said if you guys want a later review more in depth of the car, I can give that to you guys later on in the video. Just let me know in the comments. But the third thing that I don't like about this car is got to be how big it is. I know it's not a Challenger or nothing, but it is, you know, it's heavy. Every time you go over like a little bump or something, you can just feel everything, you know? You can feel everything. It's kind of bulky. It is big, you know, when you're driving, it just seems big. You know, if you drive a regular car, then this car, it's wider, it's bigger. I don't know. But yeah, that's the third thing I don't like about the car. And I could say, like, when you're going and you're hitting a good pothole or like a big pothole, man, oh, you're going to feel it. You'll feel it in this car. Any Dodge, really. Any Dodge, you'll feel it because they're just so heavy. But yeah, that's the third thing I don't like about the car. All right, you guys, it is raining here a little bit, but the fourth thing I don't like about the car is got to go to, honestly, when I first got the car, it was kind of overheating a little bit. And I don't know, maybe it's just Dodge, but they got a little bit of overheating problem. And you got to replace a few tubes. I know the Dodge people know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it was overheating a little bit after I got it fixed. Hasn't been since then. You got to get an oil catch can with these guys. Yeah, overheating, fourth thing that I don't like about the car is pretty bad on that. But yeah, that's the fourth. We'll get into the fifth in just a second. Probably gonna get into the car because it is raining. I'm like soaked right now, or not really soaked, but I'm getting soaked. But yeah, that's the fourth. All right, the fifth thing that I don't like about the car, I mean, it could be a pro for some people and a con for some people. Hold on, let me take off my hood, but yeah, the fifth thing that I don't like about the car is gotta go to, honestly, the all-wheel drive system. I love my rear-wheel drives and I love all-wheel drives, but I think I'm just leaning towards the rear-wheel drive more. So I don't know, it's just a downfall for me at the moment. But in this weather right here and in wintertime, the all-wheel drive's perfect. It's nice. But for right now, I kind of like my YouTube content, and I just, you know, I like to give you guys the best content. You guys know what I like to do. I like to have fun. But yeah, the rear-wheel drive I like a little bit better than the all-wheel drive. So I'd say all-wheel drive is just a little funky on this car too. That's another thing about it. The all-wheel drive is a little funky because it is from the Chrysler, and they just put it in, well, Chrysler and Dodge are almost like the same thing, but they put it in the Charger and made it work. But if you have a Pursuit, you know, it's a little funky. It just acts weird. I don't know how to explain it. It just acts funky, okay? But anyways, yeah, that's the 5th thing that I don't like about the car. If you guys want like deeper, in-depth things about the car, like in review about it, just let me know. But we're gonna get into the things I do like about the car, because I do love this car. Don't get me wrong, the things I did say sound bad, but I love the car. I'm not gonna lie, I do love it. And if you guys do want to get a Pursuit, I think you should. It's a great starter, like Mopar car, Charger. I don't know, if you want one, I would get it. And if you build it, it's cool to build too. You can do a dope build, an all-wheel drive with, I don't know, just say like an all-wheel drive with like 700 horsepower is crazy, man. You're gonna be dusting them Hellcats out there, bro. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, we're gonna get into the ones I do like. Be right back. All right, the first thing that I do like about this car, and I can say it's maybe, I don't know, it's because it's the all-wheel drive, like all-wheel drive in the car. I haven't really drove other like Mopars and stuff like that, but it handles great, man. It handles great. When I'm like turning, I'm not going fast on my turns, but sometimes I might be going a little fast on my turns, and it still handles perfectly fine. You know, it doesn't slip much. No tires really spin. I mean, in the rain, it handles perfectly fine. In the snow, it handles perfectly fine, because I remember when I first got my car, first time I just started driving that year, it was snowing, and I was kind of scared, but this car is perfect in the snow for a first car. I'm not going to lie to you. So handling is great in this car. That's the #1 thing. I'm not going to lie. #2, acceleration and speed. I know it's not a Hellcat. I know it's not a SRT 6.4 and all that. I know it's a V8. I know we don't got the craziest horsepower, but listen, it's an all-wheel drive V8 Hemi, okay? The thing's got a little bit of like to it, you know, it got a little to it, all right? One day I will have that. I will have that Hellcat or whatever, but for now, we got the V8 Pursuit Hemi, and I'm not complaining. But anyways, speed and acceleration is great. Off the light, most cars, I'm gapping. I'm not lying to you. Most of these cars out here where I stay, haven't met one that could take me off the light unless it's like a Hellcat or like some crazy stuff. But any car that's like near my price range in this car, I'm matching up with them pretty well. I'm not going to lie. As long as they're stock and I'm stock, I might got a chance, man. But yeah, that's what I said. Speed and acceleration is great on this car. And I know you guys probably see it in the last video. If you guys did watch the last video, I have a few clips of me doing little drive-bys and stuff like that. But yeah, that's #2. #3, third thing I like about this car has got to be how big it actually is. You know what I mean? If you can see, I don't know if you can see, but when I got people in here, there's room for like 3 in the back, 1 right here obviously, but like, man, it's just so spacious back there too. Like, I don't know if y'all can see back there, but I'll flip the camera around in a minute and show you guys in 0.5 and just show you how big it is. It actually is huge back there, and it's just nice when I got company in here and we're just chilling. Even though I'm just having a little meal or something, you never know. We got some mukbang videos coming soon. But yeah, it's mad spacious in here, bro. Mad spacious. I love it. I love it. But yeah, that is one of the things that I love about this car, is that. Hold up, I think my girlfriend's pulling up, so I'm gonna get back to you guys in a second. One moment. All right, for the 4th thing I like about this car is gotta go to the heat and the cooling in here. To be honest, I had it for like 2 years and I never had a problem with the heat or the cooling. It's always been nice as long as I did what I had to do, oil changes and all that extra, you know, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's been nice. I'm not gonna lie. The heat works really good. The cooling works really good. It's like max AC when you turn on a max. And then the heat is like, you be burning. You be burning, man. Like literally burning. But yeah, that's #4. The 5th thing, I gotta give it, the 5th and the last thing I like about this car, I gotta give it to the sound. The sound and just, I don't know, just the way it shifts. It's nice. I know it's not the best way it shifts, but the way it shifts is nice and how it sounds is nice. It's not the loudest car, but you can make it even louder if you cut the resonators. All I got is the mid muffler delete and the rear muffler delete. If you guys haven't watched that video, go watch that video. And yeah, But anyways, the sound, it's amazing. Cold start's amazing. You know, when I'm driving past people, they're always looking at me. I don't know if it's because I got a Pursuit, but I think it's because of how it sounds right now. Because I haven't, like, before I got the mid mufflers and the rear mufflers deleted, I didn't get that much attention. After, I got a lot of attention. I'm not going to lie. I'm mad attention. Everybody loves it. I love it. But yeah, the sound, it's amazing. That's the fifth thing that I like about the car. I know I didn't mention the seats are not leather, they're cotton. So I don't know, that might be a downfall for some people, but yeah, that's the only thing I kind of don't like about, like, I didn't mention that in the not likes, but yeah, that's one thing I don't really like about the car is the seats, they're not leather. I'm gonna just throw that in there. I don't know, maybe that's an upside to some people, but it's kind of a downside to me. But yeah, those are the 5 things I don't like and the 5 things I do like about this car. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for later videos. I will be dropping more. If you guys want to see other things, make sure you guys drop them in the comments for me to look at them. I will be reading the comments, all of them. But yeah, it's your boy Marmart, and we out. See you in the next one. Peace.